So, hello. So, my name is Sophie the Great, and this is basically an introduction video for anyone who ends up coming my way or whatever. So, just to be on some real nigga shit, I just want to put a face with the person, put a message, put a story with the person, let you know how I function, because I'm not going to sit up there and do all those disclaimers before every reading that I do. You know what I mean? So first and foremost, I want to just go ahead and get the answer to the main question is like, well, how did you get here? Who the fuck is you? What made you be chosen? What make you so special? Shit, I ain't special. Without y'all, wouldn't be no me. Without the higher being, wouldn't be no me. You know what I mean? Everybody have a purpose. I just got put down in the pits where I had no choice but to find my purpose, and I decided to obey. You know what I mean? Right now, today is motherfucking April 20th, 2021. You know what I mean? October 2018, my whole life changed. I went from sleeping in a king-size bed with a couch, comforters, two-story townhome to sleeping on an air mattress, you dig? You know what I'm saying? Mentally fucked up, mentally tortured. You know what I'm saying? My life ain't never been all the way normal. My grandparents raised me, that's already not normal. No disrespect to my parents, I fuck with them the long way. That's just to give you a breakdown and overview of my journey, so I ain't perfect. You know what I'm saying? I smoke, I drink, I post off, but I can't. But I'm also on a healing journey as well. We here to help each other. You know what I'm saying? So I just wanted to, introduce myself as a person, as a human being. This video probably will be anywhere between 30 minutes to an hour. So if you have time to listen. If you just want to get what you need to get out of it, that's cool too. I wrote down what I wanted to hit because my readings are different. I also just know if you end up, in my energy, whether it's through the YouTube channel, whether it's in person, whatever the case may be, you know what I mean? It's a divine presence that is very strong in your life at this moment, and they're really tugging on you to go in a direction to find your purpose. It is basically kind of like last resort down there where they finna whoop your motherfucking ass. And anybody who done already fuck with me, every time I be like, the ancestors and God finna whoop your ass. They don't listen, and they call me back like 2-3 weeks later or a month later, and then got their ass beat. You know what I mean? So, basically, it's like I'm the last resort. Like I tell people all the time, you don't end up on my table for no reason. I don't fuck with everybody. So if you do end up drawn to my channel, keep in mind, my readings are timeless. You know what I mean? They don't have no specific, this is for this week or for this season. Hey, if you drawn to a specific video, it's for you. Ain't no second guessing it. Ain't no nothing like that. Also, keep in mind, do not get consumed and don't become obsessive with YouTube tarot card readings because they're for a general audience for the most part. And sometimes the enemy will work and confuse you to where then you'll start looking at shit that really ain't got nothing to do with you and you trying to fit it into your life, and that's the enemy trying to keep you from your purpose. So if you get to the point where you want actual guidance, then you need to email me and get a reading, and we can go ahead and assist you on your healing journey. You know what I mean? Because, so with that being said, there will be periods of time where I don't post for probably some weeks. And I fuck around, erase all my shit off this bitch. You know what I mean? I don't want you to become confused and obsessed with tarot card readers because it's not about the tarot cards. It's about the message and the higher power from which it's coming from, which is God first and foremost. I don't care what a motherfucker say about me. I grew up all the way Kojic, Church of God in Christ, but I also have ascended beyond, the religion of the world. You know what I mean? I'm on the spiritual realm religion. You know what I'm saying? So let's go ahead, get it started. I don't want to hold people long, cause like I told you, this can end up being like an hour. Also, keep in mind, majority of my readings will be between 30 minutes to an hour because I get very detailed and I boom, boom, boom. I hit everything, that needs to be hit. To where hopefully you don't have so many questions after watching a video like, well, dang. You know what I mean? So with that said, let me go ahead and, got my notes. Let me hit on some of the things that I do know that I don't do zodiacs, and the reason why is because a lot of people who are new to this or just now, getting into this environment, they don't know shit about no moon sign and no rising sign. So when a motherfucker like, well, it could be a Scorpio, or yeah, but you might be like, I don't fuck with no Scorpio, but the person moon sign might be a Scorpio. So I don't do zodiacs. Either it fits your situation or it don't. Turn the video. If she start like, you be like, what she turn the fucking video. Because all you gonna do is keep watching it and make it try to fit into your life and then get the wrong information. I don't do genders. I'm not homophobic or nothing. I got plenty of homegirls who are, in the LGBTQ and, the letters keep going. I was a bona fide tomboy, used to sag, all that shit. I have no problems with that. But I don't have time to be like, or, if this is also a man, where you fit in the situation. You know what I'm saying? Even if you're in a same-sex relationship, I don't care if y'all both are masculine, both feminine. There's still a more masculine partner and a more feminine partner. Put it how it go. I'm not finna be doing all that. That get you too off track. Start jumping up your words. It already be too much when spirit hit and you just get to talking and shit already sometimes come out all weird and shit any motherfucking way. You know what I'm saying? So, with that being said, I tell the truth. So, I don't just talk about love. I hit your life all the way from what's going on to your love life, to your money, to the advice that need to be told. And I tell it how it is. If you don't like it, cool. I done been there too, where I done had my spiritual advisor sometimes tell me shit, and I be like, that ain't me. Then a couple months later, boom. You know what I mean? I tell the truth. I'm not doing this shit to make motherfuckers feel better. I'm doing this shit to help people heal on their spiritual journey process, which is not an easy process like people try to make it seem. You know what I mean? And a lot of my videos, my hands probably will be ashy because before I go into this sacred space, I wash my hands and I don't put nothing on them. So I'm not just walking around no ashy ass bitch. That's because I come into this situation pure. Haters. So for haters, because of haters and because of, just devious ass people, you will not have the opportunity to leave comments on videos. But I will have my email address available if you just really want to reach out to me. Even if you a hater, if you go all the way out your way to email me some bullshit, that just means you love me and I love you too. Also, in my readings, once again, I don't like calling them readings. In my spiritual advice, I give shadow work that needs to be done. Please do not think that shadow work is a bad trait. Shadow work is a survival tactic that you're born with. Everyone has different ones. Some people have the same ones, but everyone has a survival tactic that they're born with to only bring out in survival mode. But because how the world has raised us and enforced so much trauma and ego upon us, a lot of times our shadow side stays out and it starts to affect our spiritual ascension. So when I mention the shadow work that needs to be done, don't be like, oh my God, I'm such a bad person. No, that's something it's actually a good thing. You just need to know when to bring it out. If you are a aggressive person like myself, you can't walk around cussing everybody out all day, every motherfucking day. You know what I mean? But there are going to be moments in your life in survival tactics where that will need to come out. My readings, for the most part, can be past, present, or future. You have to apply it to where it fits in your life. So if you come upon a reading, you like, okay, I already been through that. That means keep up with that means start to tune in on the weekly sessions, because that means this is part of your path. If you're going through it at the current moment, same situation. If it has not happened yet, but it does fit in your life to a certain situation, that means that's future energy. I don't know where the fuck it lie out in your life, because once again, it's general. That's why if you want specifics, you need to get a personal reading. Also, for my I do not take donations. This is my calling. This is my purpose. This is my duty that was called upon me to put this, this knowledge out there. So I don't take any type of offerings of any sort. Once again, even with my personal readings, I might charge you, I might don't. Also, some of my readings will be very high energy. Some of them aren't. So no, just because one of my videos, just because you might catch a video where it's high energy, no, bitch, it don't mean I'm on no drugs. It don't mean I might be a little drunk, but I don't even have to be drunk. It just means that their reading was caused for high energy. And then some of my readings are not going to be as high energy, because the people who are drawn to that particular energy can't take all of that high energetic, reading. So they will fluctuate. I also do money readings within the readings. So understand, if your life has a lot of growth and emotional maturity that needs to be done, then your money readings will also bring up emotional situations, basically saying that you will not receive those money abundance or those money blessings that you want until you put in the work. So basically, you'll just get your basic needs taken care of, that you've been having. Also, please understand, I'm not doing this for clout. I don't even really want to do it. I'm not a very public person. I am, but I ain't. You know what I mean? But when it's your calling, it's your calling. It's not up to what you want to do. I'm pretty sure Moses didn't want to go up in the mountain and don't eat for 40 damn days. You know what I mean? But when you have to do something and you being obedient, you have to do it. You know what I mean? And just understand there would not be, no me without you guys. We're working together. I'm also still learning. I'm also still growing. I don't give a fuck if you hit the like button or the subscribe button. I don't give a fuck about no YouTube trophy. I give a fuck about your soul going in the right direction to finding inner peace and finding your purpose in life. So you can hit the like button, you can hit the unlike button. You ain't gotta ever even acknowledge that you listening to my shit, because that ain't what I'm doing it for. So looks like it might not take no hour, which is good. Also, you will also hear me mention 3D and 5D energy. So 3D is the third dimension, which is the dimension that we're currently present in the physical. The 5D energy is the spiritual realm. You know what I mean? A lot of, see, what's above, so below. The real battle is in the 5D, where your ancestors are fighting for you. But when you're not in tune with your ancestors, it's hard for them to get it down here to the 3D for you. That's where the crown chakra and the third eye chakra come in at. As you continue to follow me, you will learn about chakras. You will learn about things of those natures. And I probably will do, separate videos on like chakra healing, spiritual healings, and, things of that nature. If this is something that you don't understand right now, or something that you're not comfortable with, I completely respect that, but just keep in mind that The unknown is where you find the known, baby. The darkness is where you find the light. You know what I mean with that, so I'm going to just leave that at that. So once again, 3D is the physical, right here, the flesh. That's normally how my readings start. They start with whatever you have going on at that moment in the flesh, and then it'll start to slowly ascend into a 5D element. Oh, here they go. Also, all my readings will have music in the background. Sometimes you might hear it, sometimes you might don't, because I can't. I don't, because sometimes I'm going to have the music going to go to where how I want it to be. So sometimes you're going to hear it, sometimes you don't. If you do hear it, a lot of times you will hear keywords in the songs that can be like subliminal messages. Not saying that that's going to be with every time you hear a song play in the background. The overall message is what you really need to focus on. Because if it's something that's in that particular song that your ancestors or God want to get out to you, they going to let me know anyways. Also, when I shuffle, my camera be all kind of ways sometimes. A lot of times you can see the bottom cards. And a lot of times the bottom card will keep repeating. The ones that you can see and they have just words like the pictures and things, you guys won't really know about it unless you're a fellow card reader or whatever, or you're familiar with card readings. So if you keep seeing a certain card come up at the bottom, that's significant to your situation. Also, I do have a real dog, which is right here. And I do a lot of my readings at nighttime, so you will hear her snoring in the background. Don't give a fuck. You don't like it, then you don't have to listen. I also have a spiritual guard dog. And he is also in all of my motherfucking readings. And I don't give a fuck, because that's my spiritual guard dog. Roof, roof, roof. He will bite a bitch in the spiritual realm. And that dog, that actual stuffed animal dog actually has a story to it that I'll probably share one day. I had to get to them dollars. That's another thing. Don't be surprised if sometimes I bust out in song. Now, it's not going to be like church or nothing. But I will, hit the motherfucking lyrics sometime. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I be feeling this shit too. You know what I mean? Also, some of your advice cards will call for meditation. Please don't think that meditation is this big process where you gotta sit up like motherfucking Tina Turner and numb your whole rank cake. Yo, that's not what meditation is. Meditation is sitting within your thoughts, calming your body, your 3D body down to where you're hearing your inner thoughts. So if cooking is a meditation for you, if going outside walking is a meditation for you, if sitting on your couch with some wine, drinking, smoking your cigarette is a meditation for you, where you can sit in your thoughts, that's how you start on meditation. And as you grow spiritually, your levels of meditation will become on different levels. But you're not gonna start out Indian style in the tree yoga pose and feel like you flying off the motherfucking floor. Now, some of you might, because some people, their ascension is quicker than others, depending on where you at in your spiritual life. So, I also offer a spiritual healing process for people who want to go on their spiritual journey the proper way, learn their purpose in life. Email me. And basically this YouTube channel will also guide you in that direction, but once again, it's general. So there can be times where if your third eye isn't open enough, you'll get lost in the sauce and you're not going to know which readings are for you and which ones aren't. So when you get to that point, you need to email me. Cause like I say, I might charge, I might not. Also, for any other races that decide to follow me, more than welcome. I'm not a racist, but I will be saying the word nigga. And you know, if that word offends you in any type of way, I'm not the one for you to watch. Cause nigga come out my mouth a lot, and I can say it cause I's a nigga. So I already hit on those. So I pretty much already hit on most, you know. Once again, like I said, with time and with growth, I will do separate videos on chakra healings, where it come from, where it originate, herbs to take to heal your body, herbs for certain, you know, things that you want to manifest in your life. Just kind of like knowledgeable videos. You know, once again, all this information is free. You know, I had, you know, just understand that this is a blessing to anyone who is willing to open themselves up to this process that the Most High is offering, you know, you at this moment. And once again, you know, I'm always learning too. Without, like I told you, like I tell my current people that you know, do healing work for, they be like, thank you. Now, thank you. You helping me, you helping me. We helping each other. We all still going through this journey in life, baby. For real, for real. And it ain't all peaches and cream what I do either. You know what I mean? But when God calling on you and you listen, you just have to do what you gotta do. Okay, so basically that's it as far as like how my general readings will go. You know what I mean? And once again, for people who judging, I don't even know why you still watching this video. You know what I mean? Like, before you get to judging, ask questions. You know what I mean? Because I'm going to show you everything I fuck with. Ask me about it. I promise you, once you ask me about it, you'll be like, oh, okay. You know what I mean? Because I do what I'm supposed to do. You know what I mean? When God tell me do something, I do it. You know what I'm saying? When God tell me, hey, be celibate for a certain amount of time, I do it. When God say, cut that friend off or cut that nigga off that you know it's going to hurt your soul to do, I do it. You know, my pain run deep in these motherfucking streets, man. You know what I'm saying? So, at the same time, don't judge me. Because I sit there and I talk to God. I talk to the angels. I talk to the ancestors on a spiritual level. I give them my offerings. I give them my time. Now, do I all bay all the time? Hell no. Sometimes they be like fast and I be like, I want steak this week. They like, bitch, you ain't even supposed to be eating steak any motherfucking way on top of fast. And I be like, well, I'm going to have to get in trouble. Then my stomach be fucked up for a week. You know what I'm saying? But I say that to say this. Before you judge a person, learn what it is that's really going on. Because the world has been flipped upside down. Everything that you have learned, everything that has been taught to you is basically a lie. You know what I mean? And this is not stuff that I'm telling y'all from what another motherfucker told me. This is shit where I done had to sit in darkness. Have y'all ever felt like y'all in jail and ain't in jail? You know what I'm saying? I had to sit in the dark mentally. You know what I mean? To where I didn't have no choice but hear a higher power. You know what I mean? So this ain't coming from no where I done looked at other motherfuckers' YouTube or I done did this, I done did this. Nah, my shit coming directly from spirit. And anybody who got a problem with that, fuck you. You know what I'm saying? Anybody who feel like that I think I'm better than them, fuck you. Cause anybody who know me for real, know I've been humble all my motherfucking life. Now, if you feel any kind of way, that's your insecurities. And once again, that's something you need to work on. Another thing, do not fucking email me to fuck your boyfriend up, to fuck your girlfriend up, to make your boyfriend come back, to make your girlfriend come back, to fuck up the new girl. I'm not doing none of that shit. Can I do it? Yes, I can. Am I going to do it? No, because I'm a healer. I'm a lover, not a fighter. But I will fight. In the spiritual, physical, whatever smoke you bring my way, I got smoke for it. But for the most part, I'm a lover. So I'm not doing nothing that's going to cause harm to anyone unless the divine puts it on my heart to do it. Because 9 times out of 10, if you have to do all that to a person, you need to fix your motherfucking self so you'll stop attracting those type of people. See, when shit happens to us in life, the first person you need to look at is yourself. And ask yourself, how did I even allow myself to even be in this fucked up situation? How was I blind and didn't see all these snakes? You know what I'm saying? And I don't even like using the word snakes because snakes is actually a symbol of wisdom. How I didn't see all these rats. Rats and motherfucking roaches. You know what I'm saying? So then you have to self-reflect. Now, do not get me wrong. There are going to be times in your life where things just attack you that you have no control over. But 90% of the bullshit you go through in your life, once you grow up and have free will over yourself, it be your fault. You know what I mean? So just keeping that in mind as well. So once again, like I say, I'm just here to help. You know what I mean? I'm here for us to help each other. You know, for all us to help one another grow and brother and sister and in union. You know, to learn how the closest that we can, how life works. You know what I mean? And you know, drop jewels. And another thing, I don't give no advice that I ain't went through. It might be a different situation. It might be a different motherfucking toilet, but it's the same motherfucking shit. You know what I'm saying? Ain't too much I ain't experienced. But there are some things that I haven't. Don't get me wrong, and have me sitting up here capping. But it's a lot I done went through. I just don't worry it on me. You know what I mean? So, you know, also the spiritual awakening is not a pretty process. You know what I mean? Because in order, you have to, you know, the best example I always use is, you know, the caterpillar to the butterfly. When you a caterpillar, you walking down there on the dirt, mingling with roaches and rats. But when you go inside of the motherfucking what's the name of the damn thing? It's on the tip of my tongue. Y'all know what the fuck I'm talking about. The thing the caterpillar go in and turn into the butterfly, I remember later. But you gotta remember that transformation in that cocoon, in darkness, solitude, loneliness, stuck. It's not pretty. It's not pretty at all. You know, and everyone's cocoon is different. But they all suck. But if you can go through the transformation in the cocoon process, what comes afterwards? A beautiful butterfly that no longer lands on the ground. It lands on lively things. It lands on trees, flowers. You know, people see butterflies and, oh, look at the butterfly. Don't nobody really see no caterpillar. Motherfuckers step on them hoes, be like, oh shit, I just stepped on a caterpillar. But motherfuckers see a butterfly land on you. You swear you got good luck for 10 motherfucking years. That's another thing. Right now, we are in the decade of Aquarius, which is the decade of truth. So this is probably why my timing is now. So I won't get attacked and so much and ridiculed so much, because now everyone's awakening. You'll hear me speak about DNA activations. You'll hear me speak about, you know, you waking up and remembering who the fuck you are. Think about it, y'all. Anybody right now who stay in Dallas, Oak Cliff, Texas, I ain't never seen so many white folk on drugs working for black people. Legends got a white man in there busting tables. TD's got a white man in there cleaning up, doing all the dirty work on drugs. The tables is turning. And that's part of the knowledge that I'm going to give y'all. But I'm not giving y'all all this shit on motherfucking YouTube. These motherfuckers ain't finna kill me trying to educate you motherfuckers. I got a baby I got to take care of. You know what I'm saying? So you going to also need to start getting your own information. But once again, you have any questions, you can email me. My email is going to be in my description on the channel. But it's going to be trapworkinfinity21@gmail.com. That's my email. My Instagram is trap_work_infinity_. That's just where you can kind of get just a little bit more probably personal information from me, more insight to probably my just day-to-day life. You ain't gotta go follow me. You know, it's up to you if you want to. Facebook is also Trap Work Infinity. I really haven't just set up Facebook like that because I'm pretty sure over time I'm gonna do a different. You know, like I told you, it's gonna become a time I'm gonna erase all this shit and start over on my YouTubes. Cause y'all not finna be tripping and getting obsessive over fucking tarot on YouTube on my accord. Now y'all go watch some other bitchy shit, but no, you know what I mean? I will not be the reason for your confusion. Anyway, just understand I'm a swallow spit talk shit and I can back it up real quick because I'm all the way legit. 214 Oak Cliff, Texas. That's where I'm from. Dallas, Texas. That's where I'm from. No, even though I talk shit, I love y'all from the bottom of my heart. You know what I mean? I'm doing this from my heart. That's why I say you ain't got to give me no likes. I don't want no offerings or anything. I just want you to take in the knowledge, take in the messages. It's how it fits your life. You know what I mean? Don't be judgmental in life, period. Because when you still a very judgmental person, that means you are on a very low frequency still. Because when you ascend, you start to accept people for who they are. That don't mean you got to fuck with them. But you won't judge them because you understand that everyone has their journey that they go through and everyone's journey is different. You'll understand life in a whole different light. You know what I mean? And once again, you know, this is the beginning of many, and I hope that I can be of service to you all, because once again, there's no me without you guys. You know what I'm saying?